What's up, ladies and gents? Renegade here, back with more video reviews. Yes, I'm gonna be doing more video reviews. Okay, because I've got like 3 days off this week. So, what better way to spend them than doing YouTube reviews? Yay! YouTube's not being effed whatsoever. Anyway, Titans Return Hotrod. Collector's card of Hotrod. Here it is, the card for Hotrod and his Titan Master Firedrive, and yeah. So here is Hotrod. This will be like, this Prime Wars trilogy's got like, it's like Year of the Hotrod, because last Combiner Wars we got the Blackjack repaint. This is the one for Titans Return, and in Power of the Primes we're getting that Evolution Rodimus Hotrod guy. Yeah, so here we have Hotrod, and he is his pimped up, a more updated look for his G1 design, and it's not bad. And yes, if you saw my Instagram story, this this pipe assembly on his arm is the exact same as this pipe assembly on his arm. They gave me two of this. They gave me two of this one as opposed to one for this side and one for this side, and that's why it's not lining up correctly. Anywho, back to the look of the figure. Looks nice. Looks like a Hotrod. You got some nice red going on around the blue windshield, and you know, the shade difference, because this is painted red and this is just red plastic. The gray breaking up the red. No silver rims, but smoky, like black transparent wheels. Not even black transparent, they're just like black wheels. Nice orange, got the flame deco, the Autobot symbol, and that silver thing, the engine block. And you got Titan Master peg, so if you want, you can take the Titan Master and just stand it up there. And you got his yellow spoiler. And around the back, just the gray, some more gray, just to break up all that red. And yeah, he rolls pretty nicely. And for comparison, here he is with Cup. Reunited at last. Here he is with Motormaster, who's not. And here he is with his previous incarnate, Chestimus, Rodimus chest minion person. And yeah, he's also got some nice white and undercarriage and all that. We'll get into that in robot mode. He comes with two weapons. He comes with these two guns. Sorry, Cup was just sitting on one of them. And you know, typical Titans Return guns. They got the big gap to facilitate the gimmick and all that. And all the front, they got like these big tabs. You know, they look cool. Just wish they didn't have a lot of gaps and all that. Anywho, they can store. You got the port under here. Then you just plug in guns and all that, and you got that going. Or what you could do is you can connect these two guns together. I forget which one goes where. Here's how the connection goes. Okay, so you want to make it so that this tab right here goes into this slot, while these two little nubs go into these two little holes on either side. You just do that. You just kind of do one thing, and everything else just happens in between. You see, like that. And then what you could do is you could take it out here and just completely knock him off the ground. But anyway, you got these two tabs right here that'll just they can plug in onto these two slots right here, and you got that look going, and it's completely ridiculous. Don't know why you would go for it. And on top of the weapons, just leave them. You got his little Titan Master. This is a Firedrive, and looks nice. A lot of gray, and then the red face on the back. You know, he's unfortunately one of the Titan Masters that did not get any love with a paintbrush, but it is what it is. Articulation, you know, you got the small ball joint. You got the shoulders that can go that far out, and the hips and the knees are all hinged for the conversion. And just for comparison, here he is with flintlock, because you already know these are the smallest things I own. And looking at them, they do kind of look the same by the head. The only thing is this guy's got more detail, whereas this one's not really. But they look the same. They look like repaints of one another. And you can have him, you know, like I showed earlier, just have him stand up there, or you can open up the thing, the window, the cockpit, and you got that little like gray seat thing going on, and you just sit him down, and you plug that tab in, that big tab into that slot, and you close the door, and he's driving, and then you can have this on top, and he's gonna completely go. He can't see where he's going. Or you can even have him sitting in this gun, sitting in the big gun. I don't know how you have to bring his arms up. Bring his arms up, sit him down, have him sit in the big gun, and you can just have him man the car that way, or he could just crash. Up to you. You have options. But I think it's time to transform Hotrod. And yeah, it's pretty simple. You know, you just take this section, bring it up on this hinge for now, because we're going to focus on the legs. We're going to separate the sections from each other, these sections from each other. Fold out his legs, all Combiner Wars guy-like, and fold out his big gray feet and close up that panel. Close up that panel. Fill in that gap, rotate him at the waist, stand him up, raise up the camera because he gets pretty tall, and it's all pretty straightforward from here. We're going to unseparate the arms from this section right here, bring it down, fold that grill piece up, or then fold that section down, untab the elbows from the headlight section and unfold the wrist. Unfold the wrist. Come back to this section, rotate the back on this mushroom hinge, and then bring it back up. And these two little tabs right here will just feed into this to kind of lock that into place. And last but not least, he needs his head. So what we're going to do is we're going to take Firedrive, we're going to fold him up and plug it in, plug him in, and there we have Hotrod in his robot mode. Nice robot mode. Kind of looks like Cup. I'm just joking. Oh, and he fell. So yeah, we're just going to take Firedrive, plug him in, and yeah, now we've got, that's better. Here we have Hotrod in his robot mode. Nice looking robot mode. You know, the shoulders are kind of big, and it kind of kills the silhouette of what Hotrod is with the spoilers and all that. But it's still a nice looking Hotrod. Head sculpt looks like Hotrod. Wish it was a little more painted. But you got the white face, the blue eyes, the red helmet, and all that. And yeah, nothing really new that comes out in robot mode aside from this gray piece right here in the center, and the orange for the wrists and the orange for the hips, and some more silver and the gray feet. But other than that, no new real paint apps. Anyway, what are you gonna do? Articulation, head can only rotate this way and this way because the legs kind of get in the way of things. Shoulders are on a ball joint, they go 360, they go outward and inward. You can use this hinge if you want for the transformation. Bicep swivel, elbow joint, no wrist articulation. Waist, because of transformation. Hips go forward, they go back, they go outward and inward. You get a thigh swivel, a knee joint, and no ankle tilts, but they are molded, his feet are molded in that A stance. So no worries whatsoever. And you can take his guns and you could have him hold them like so. You have that going. There's no real way to store them aside from the port here, and I just don't bother with gun storage if that's the case. So yeah, that's a Hotrod for comparison. Here he is with Cup and they look good together. They look nice. Here he is with Motor Master. And here he is with his previous incarnate, Chestimus Rodimus Chestminion, you know, that guy. Anyway, that's pretty much it for Hot Rod. Overall thoughts, he's a neat figure. I say if you're on the market for a G1 style Hot Rod, this is the way to go. I mean, granted, if you're not a fan of Headmasters, this gimmick's going to kind of ruin it. But I think in some aspects, my general thoughts on Titan's Return, since we're going to be heading to the Prime soon, it was a good line. We got some good stuff out of it. We got, what did we get? We got like Overlord. We got most of, if not all, the G1 movie crew, because you have the Ultra Magnus Titan Master, RC, Blur, Cup, Hot Rod, and then you can use Springer from Generations. But yeah, we got a lot of good things. We got Trypticon, and you know, while it was all because of this Titan Master gimmick, I mean, I could appreciate the fact we still got him. We got some good figures out of this line, and a lot of the Titan Master, and a lot of the Titan Masters were fun as well, and just overall, really good line. Another good line. Second to Combiner Wars. I'm a Combiner geek. Power of the Primes, I'm so excited for. But yeah, that's just my general thoughts on Titan's Return. What I'm looking forward to in Power of the Primes, it's obviously Predaking. But you know, I'm not disappointed with Titan's Return. Really, it was a good line for what it was. Anyways, yeah, that's pretty much it. You know, this is not the usual setup. We're starting to clean up around a bit. We're gonna get rid of my beloved air hockey table, so I'm gonna just keep doing reviews on top of my family's cooler, on top of the big cooler, right? Yeah. See you in the next video.